Yesterday I went to see Wonderbra in the cinema. Unfortunately, it turns out she was wearing more of a onesie bathing suit the entire time. Luckily, she had a very attractive face to make up for it. So much so that she had to live on a secluded island populated by Amazons to avoid the male gaze. Yeah, that's right. Wonderwoman is the perfect feminist superhero. Super-heroin? You get super high from it. She lives in the most matriarchal society of all, a feminist zootopia. And then she goes out into the world to cleanse men of their toxic masculinity, just so that she can join the Social Justice League. And for what's worst of all, she's probably going to be the least retarded person there. Have you seen Batman v Superman? Those two mother's boys are the worst. God, don't even get me started on Aquaman. Actually, I like Aquaman, never mind that. Just as long as it has nothing to do with this Flash TV series, I'll be happy. God, that is the worst, nerdiest Flash of all time. And I'm not even exaggerating the toxic masculinity part. She literally thinks that man was corrupted by the god of war Kratos and compelled to wage this senseless war. What a great philosophy from a sexist group of bitches that kill all men that wash up on their shores. Kill the men so they won't kill each other. Brilliant. Who are they to judge men for going to war when they are literally a tribe of female warriors? Fucking hypocrites. What's so bad about war anyways? War is a catalyst for innovation. Why did we invent computers? To decode Nazi messages. Why did we invent gunpowder and motors and modern industry? Just so we can blow each other up. War is just another way for men to compete with each other in order to become stronger and smarter. Cause the dumb and the weak die. So she travels out into the world with her handsome boy love interest to fight weird World War I Nazis. I didn't know those existed, but they sure look like Nazis to me. I actually make it sound worse than it is. The movie is actually very enjoyable. Once she gets off the island full of crazy Amazons, the movie really gets interesting. And she's the only one who can pull off that ridiculous armor that doesn't cover up any of her vital areas, because she has lightning fast reflexes. Also, I think she might be immortal. It's hard to tell. Maybe she's even a god. We might even find out. This is an origin story after all. And you know what I say about origin stories? They're like assholes. Everyone has one. But I guess Wonder Woman's butthole is still tight and malleable, so it's not that bad. Let's explore this butthole, it'll be nice. At least we get to see some nice historical warfare, because she is indeed very old and has aged very well. Must be very old if she's around for World War One. I had hoped, though, that it wouldn't be necessary to show the origin story of the entire Justice League, because we already saw her in Batman v Superman. It would have been great to just skip ahead until something more interesting happens, instead of doing 6 separate origin movies. God, imagine how lame that would be. But I guess that was just wishful thinking. God damn this fucking fly. I'm sorry if you hear this fly buzzing around. I don't know what this is. The fly didn't bother me, and now that I start recording, it's everywhere. Anyway, sorry about that. It just flew right by the microphone. I'm sure you heard it. Unless the noise filter cancel it, it might have. Maybe I'm just insane talking to myself. Oh my god, yes I am. Fuck, get back to the review. So yeah, origin stories. They're completely unnecessary garbage. Look at them. Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. Are these concepts that need to be explained? No, they're not. They're fucking heroes and they punch the bad guy. You do not explain how they became heroes that punch bad guys, for fuck's sake. Oh my god, I'm getting worked up over this. Just fuck off with your goddamn origin stories already. Just tell the story from where it gets interesting. Don't fucking start off with toddler origin stories. Yeah, that for Batman too. Yeah, let's look at infant Batman. I'm sure he's got it all going on. He's living the life already with his butler and his crazy cat girlfriend. But as I said, the movie Wonder Woman, it's pretty cool. Could have done without quite as much moral fagging of how bad war is. And they could have definitely skipped this whole painful feminist dystopia that we see at the start. That went on for long. Far too long. You know you fucked up when you start your movie with the character being 5 years old. We do not need to go that deep into this origin butthole, okay? That's almost pedophilia going into the origin story of a 5-year-old character. Stop exploring this butthole. What is this, Fallout 3, the tutorial? Yes, let's explore how she crawled out of her mother's womb, if there even was a mother. If she wasn't formed from clay or something retarded like that. I don't need to see your protagonist grow up from an age of 5 in order to relate to her, god damn it. I certainly didn't need an in-depth look at her controlling bitch of a mother. What is this, Harry Potter? Can we see her going to a university for Amazons? Please, no. Actually, she's the only woman there, so that's a bit, the only child there. That's a bit odd. Very odd. How do they reproduce? Are they all immortal? I thought she was special in that way. Well, they're certainly not. They certainly don't know how to use armor, because they all got hideous wounds on their breasts and shoulders because they didn't put on proper armor. I love that part. And what's with this weird accent they all have? Sound as dumb as retarded as After Earth. She speaks 200 languages, but she hasn't mastered English yet. What the fuck kind of accent is this supposed to be? Is this supposed to be some weird Greek accent because she's related to Greek gods? I sure hope not. Talking about Harry Potter, by the way, my favorite British actor, David Sevelis, who played the Professor Lupin in Harry Potter, and he also played my favorite part of the current season of Fargo.
You have a fat wife.
He's in it. Oh man, don't you just love this guy?
Excuse me?
Which part of what I just said is giving you trouble?
This is my office.
A fat woman is inherently untrustworthy, as she is a sensualist who sees no real difference between a pastrami sandwich and a dick in the mouth.
I could listen to him for ages.
There's no call for that kind of language.
The female Jew is especially vulnerable to the zaftig seduction of the forbidden, being part animal.
What are you doing?
I wonder what else he was in, come to think of it now. I've only discovered him recently, and oh my god, look at this IMDb page. It's full. He's been in like 100 movies. I should catch up on them. Sounds quite interesting.
Do you know what a chicken is?
What?
A chicken. Do you know what a chicken is? A chicken is an egg's way of making another egg. You see, it's all a matter of perspective.
So when I went to the cinema, the room was entirely full to the brim. Apparently Austria is full of crazy leftist feminists that watch any movie that has a female protagonist, whether it's good or not. I bet they all went and saw Ghostbusters as well, the fucking idiots. Not that I would find out, because I'm certainly not seeing that in the cinema. I wouldn't encourage that nonsense by paying to see it. But Wonder Woman fortunately was good, so maybe I'm not giving them enough credit. Maybe they actually read on IMDb if the movie was good before watching it. Who knows? Probably not, though. Probably just saw the tits, and with the feminists, they saw the female empowerment, and they just went for it. If I ever would have been exposed to a terrorist attack, then this could have definitely been the opportunity. I usually avoid crowds, but this time I just went into this room full of sweaty people, and I just sat there watching a movie about how women can be heroes too, and how empowered and brilliant they can be. That sounds great for a terrorist attack, right? Suicide bombers come all. I mean, they bombed a concert just because there was a woman being sexually active and attractive in it with little girls. What would they do if they see an attractive woman with few clothes on kicking ass of men? I mean, surely that would be haram to the highest degree, right? Oh, well, I better stay away from fully filled up cinema rooms, eh? Or maybe I should stop worrying. It is quite unlikely to die that way. At least it would probably be a very interesting way to die, at least. Or maybe I could even be a hero myself and just fuck up these terrorists. I mean, they can't kill everyone. Oh, maybe I'd just be a coward. Yeah, I probably wouldn't be a hero, would I? Maybe I'd play dead. I mean, they couldn't possibly keep track of who they shot and who they haven't shot yet. Anyways, go click the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel and everything, please. Don't let me hanging here. I could use those interactions, please, and also share it with your friends if you have those. And stay tuned for more movie reviews. Bye.